Let's go into Blackout Media. All right. Ooh, I got my head here. Let me just adjust this here a bit. There we go. Blackout Media, folks. River of garbage in Mumbai, India. Again, when they got floods and all kinds of weird shit happening and atmospheric pressures, they collects all the garbage and brings it into one. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. It's gonna go to the next video. And this is in. They're stealing the rebarb. We know that. This was in a former colony in Africa, and they're breaking everything up so they could steal the rebarb and sell it. People are starving, so destruction of infrastructure. I keep telling you, once all the Europeans leave Canada, it's game over. You think the Chinese are going to fix your roads and the people from India? No, it's not their job. Muslims threaten to take over an American city. Patriots show up by the hundreds to say, not today. And this was this the Dearborn one?
Here we are.
Yeah, this is the Dearborn, Michigan. This is the biker rally we talked to you guys about. A lot of bikers there. But not today, man. No way. And villagers beat Transformer in Shadol. I can't read that. After a cow, so a cow got electrocuted here by this Transformer. Electrocuted this cow. This cow died. Now these people in India, it's got to be in India. It's not telling me where it is, and they're destroying this electrical grid box. The electricity going to these places. They are destroying it because a cow got electrocuted. So they are destroying it. That's, I guess, what they do when a cow gets electrocuted. You destroy the transformer. Let's keep going, folks. And China actively testing humanoid military robots. And that movie, Terminator 2, March of the Machines, was right. Skynet is real. Everything is happening. There they go. The Chinese are going through a major population crisis right now. Their death rate's higher than their birth rate, and they know it. There are 400 million people in China, and 200 million of them are over 60. So they don't have a chance right now because the rest of Asia hates them. So they need to come up with answers real quick. So they're coming up with these things that will get in there and just kill other people. And okay, was that one? This one was taken down. Okay, that one was taken down. This lady smeared poop everywhere and was kicked off Metrolink. I don't know. A lot of these people need help. These people need help. These people need help. There's people out there that need help, man. And I pray to God every day to keep my mind as straight as I can, man. Keep me as sane till the day I die, man. Just keep me sane till the day I die. That's all I ask for, man. These guys are robbing people on the street. The police catch them. Caught them right there. Police got him right there. There is the cop right there. Boom. The refrigerator. If you guys remember the refrigerator there. I think he played in the NFL. He was a linebacker or something. I don't know, but he played the refrigerator. Oh. And Europe is finished. Migrant tells police to their face.
Nobody. You can join force with America.
You can join force with NATO. You can join force with all Germany, but nothing's going to save you guys. Nobody's going to save you guys. And Consulate in Toronto system shuts down during visas. So this is U.S. consulate in Toronto, and people
Apparently down, and we've been waiting here for hours. They haven't been able to process anybody, and they might just cancel all of our appointments and ask us to come.
And I've been telling you guys, Americans, America, wake up. Canada is your biggest threat, not Iraq. And people are using Canada as a stepping stone to get into America. We made that video 10 years ago. It's up. That the migrants are using Canada as a stepping stone to get into America. Watch out. And you guys, oh, you're a racist, Mike. I'm like, oh, call me whatever you want. So I was born in the Netherlands, and she says, I want the Moroccan people.
It's over here. They were raped. They have hunger. They have no home. They're homeless. They have the right to be a human being and not an animal.
So this lady is arguing that she wants the Moroccans to come into Netherlands, that the Moroccans have a right to live a life and a right to live in Europe. But Morocco had, what, 1,000 years to build itself up, just like Europe is just right there. Just right across the Gibraltar. Portugal settled that area, and then Spain took it over, because Portugal realized it was too much of an upkeep to keep the migrants or invaders out. So they went to Brazil instead. And then what happened was, now she's saying that Moroccans should be able to live in Europe no matter what. But why can't Morocco's a big country? Why don't they develop it? Why don't they build a sewer system, a school system, a healthcare system? Why they have to come to a Western country and destroy that country? So let's go back and see what she has to say from the start here.
Do you see this line behind me?
Right here.
I'm a daughter of an immigrant. I'm a Dutch person. I was born in the Netherlands.
It doesn't mean anything. No, it doesn't mean, no.
Want the Moroccan people to have the rights over here. They were raped. They have hunger. They have no home. They're homeless. They have the right to be a human being and not an animal. They are human beings, and they will be always human beings. So give them their rights. They are human. They are human. I was born in the Netherlands, and in my heart, I'm a Moroccan, and I will always be a Moroccan.
So you see what's going on here, folks? There's a lot of people, like, okay, when Canada was deporting the Portuguese, Canada deported 702 Canadian citizens that were born in Canada to Portuguese parents. They just deported 702 Canadians. And you go on Google now and type in the Portuguese deportations, you got nothing. But then now you type it in, 123 Portuguese or 140 Portuguese were deported. Bullshit. 47,000 Portuguese were deported from Canada. 47,000 in 2006, 7, and 8.
How many children?
84.
84.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. 70 wife, my.
He's got 17 wives. That's already illegal in the United States. That's already illegal. Canada allows it. I think Canada's already allowed it, allowing Pakistani and families to come in. There was a guy, he made the front page. I think he had 8 or 9 wives and he had 23 kids. And he gets $600,000 a year on Canadian benefits. That made the front page of the Sunday Sun, the Toronto Sun. You see if you can look it up and see. And 1,000 shocking moments that happen on live TV. Unless you're giving me land. Okay, so this lady arrives in... Where does she arrive? Oh, she arrives in Karachi. So she arrives in Karachi in October 2024, forming an online relationship with Nabil Ahmad. Family objecting to the relationship. He subsequently disappeared from public. So she's telling people something here. Watch what she says. Let me turn up the volume.
I'm getting one. Do you have one?
Right here.
How many children
So
do you
she
have?
demands...
Talking, unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm getting my Pakistani passport and Pakistani ID. I'm getting it. Do y'all agree? Mind your business. What? Talk. I'm getting one. Do you have one? I have Pakistani passport. Oh, you do? Okay, good. Listen. I don't live here. I'm chilling.
She's chilling. top billing.
It's none of your business. Now go home.
Va para
Yeah.
casa.
Take it. What are you doing here? Take it.
They're telling her it's not her place, but a Pakistani comes to America. Passport, dinheiro, take the paper. It's like when a Chinaman comes to Canada when he arrives with suitcases full of money to buy real estate in Canada. Sir, take the paper. We love you. So there it is right there. She wants to get a passport there and just do what they're doing over here. And where's this? Welcome to China, where the rain exposes the propaganda desperately tries to hide. Oh, no. It's... There we go. Yeah. And other countries have soybean oil, mustard oil, sunflower oil. China did something else exceptional. They've created oil from waste food gutters. So there's lots of film of this circulating. Multiple different, they're going into gutters and they're going and skimming the oil off it. And they are recycling it to sell it to you in your country, in the West. So they're doing that. Then they process your oil. It kind of reminds me of the used condom racket. There was a Chinese gang in China that actually ran. They didn't run the hotels. They told people at the hotels, the cleaners, to save the condoms, and they got a commission for saving the condoms. And then this Chinese gang will buy the condoms and then repackage them and sell them. And they got caught. 2 different gangs got caught doing that in China. There you go. Let's keep going here. So Chinese roads, different towns across China. It all looks like this. Once you're out of the major cities, 2 blocks outside the major city, you start seeing this. This is what social media shows you about China. This is, like I'm saying, it shows you this, the lights, the glamour, the vacant apartments, all empty apartments, and China's reality. It's really sad. And a lot of people don't feel pity for these people because they go around saying, look at us, we're the best. But then when you go see the reality of it, it's like, yeah, we knew. There's another one here. Street, another Chinese area there. And young people sit at seats as an elderly, helpless, and when they try to warn them, they get angry. So young people sit in the seats of elder. Oh, okay, this is designed. Okay, this elderly seating here. This is elderly seating here. And the older Chinese man is patting him on the head. I understand now what's going on. Okay, and then the guy just goes up and pushes him and knocks him out. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad. The second world humanoid robot games officially opens in Beijing. So humanoids are being built for Olympic Games now. The second year they're doing it. And they do everything: pole vaulting, high jumping, track and field. Doctor reports girls being raped.
Nosotros en la consulta estamos viendo cada consulta con 20.
Out of every consultation, we're noticing that women are being raped, and that's what she's saying here. Migrants. They're not immigrants. And this is the $350 million wooden bridge in Uganda. So there it is right there. Minister Balam Shakberry, Shakderbe, another 350 million wooden bridge in Uganda. This cost $350 million. There it is, right there. They took an old existing bridge that was built by the Europeans that was already there. So what did they do? They patched it up and put some side wood on the side to build this bridge. $350 million for this bridge. Yeah. You could see this was an existing European. This was built by Europeans originally. And now the Europeans are not there no more. And everyone thinks when I say Canada's going to become, we got people from China that can build that bridge. You saw what China looked like in the last video. What it really looks like. Yeah. And this is why I prefer to cook over buying fast food. So the guy's eating from the tray. Man, he's licking the glove too. What? What? I thought he was licking his finger. Oh yeah, no, he's not licking. No, yeah, he's licking the glove too. What? Yeah, this is the guy that shot that lady we talked about earlier. Dino Bravo thinks it's an organized hit. I don't know, man. He's randomly walking around. I don't know if that's an was it an organized hit? It's really hard to tell. And Swiss police crack down on Islamic protest. Just deport these people, man. They're not going to build anything. They're not going to fix anything. They're not going to just deport them, man. What are you paying for these people to be there for? Holy shit. Just get them on a plane. Close your borders, man. All right. No matter what, these two will never throw punches because of China's clear law in China. So I think Tommy came on the channel to tell us that you can't really fight in China type of thing. And these guys are spitting in each other's face. Then here comes the Ric Flair, woo! He's water, and blow water into someone's face. And I think it was Stone Cold did that with beer. If you guys remember Stone Cold Steve Austin, he would take the beer and spit it out. There it is right there. Yeah, they can't throw punches. And brutal riots erupt in Brussels as Muslim migrant gangs attack shop, businesses, and local police. Brutal scenes from Brussels as violent rioters clash with police, while shops and businesses are reportedly targeted and damaged. Streets turned into a scene of confrontation and destruction. When the violence takes over the streets, ordinary people and businesses pay the price. Yeah, should work for a newscast or something like that. All right. And visual shows protesters demanding expulsion of Muslims in Nepal. So Nepal is, they're going to ban Muslim people, right? Muslim is a religion, not a cult. It's not a culture. It's a religion, right? So, yeah, religion is a type of culture. Okay, Muslim is not a race. Muslim is not a race. So it's hard to be racist. I don't know. You guys know what I'm trying to say. They want to remove the Muslim religion from their country, calling for an expulsion of Muslims following recent deadly communal clashes. The unrest has left at least 3 people dead, with authorities deploying additional security forces and imposing restrictions in affected areas. And North African jumps Italy turnstiles and mock locals. We don't pay for our tickets here. So I need to ask you guys a question, and we asked this in the other video before. What is this man doing in Italy? Why is this man in Italy? Does Italy need this man? Is this man in Italy to fix something? Is this man in Italy to make Italy better? Is this man in Italy to make Italy the greatest thing ever? Why is this man in Italy? Does Italy need this man? Would Italy cease to exist if this man gets deported? I need to know these things. Let me know in the comments. Like, would Italy cease to exist if this man disappears? And if you guys remember that video we made, they made a toy. Remember that video we did on Mike of the Nights where we're doing these clips and there was a guy dancing on the roof of the car? And there he is right there. They made a toy of it. An unsatisfied customer crashes through a Subaru dealer. Cars are garbage. And if you buy a car after 2018, your computers are made in China, your sensors are made in China, your control arms are made in China. Everything in your car is made in China, and it's garbage. And people are sick and tired of their cars not working properly, and the mechanics not wanting to fix it. So yeah, so people are getting fed up. So if you bought a car after 2018, watch out. That's why I have older vehicles and I maintain my older vehicles. People are sick and tired of this shit. Start building American stuff with American parts. And this guy, Spain, thousands gather as migrant crisis deepens, so they're getting rid of the cross. And, of course, burning a church. That's typical Muslim MO. And police are searching for a man. Listen to this. Police are searching for a man who kept $30 he found on the ground instead of handing it in. So a man is shopping, doing his thing, and the police put all their information of a man because he found $30 on the floor and didn't turn it in. Are you trying to say that the police don't have better things to go after in New York? Of a man who found $30 and didn't turn it in, and they want to put him in jail? Well, he's white, so if it was a black guy or an Indian guy, whatever, they wouldn't even bother. But I don't know why they're doing this and using their resources for shit like this. This is what makes me sick to my stomach, is shit like this. And call to prayer results in nonviolent religious standoff. So there's a public. This is in Regina. They are call to prayer.
Broadcast from the roof of a downtown Regina mosque, while someone on the sidewalk shouted.
Wow, that's a big mosque. Holy crap. That's like an industrial, like some sort of factory complex to build stuff. Holy crap. Yeah. Oh, that one was taken down. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We got a video that was taken down. Let's find it. Let's find it and find out where we're at. Yeah. Pepper sprays people on the BLM guy sprays people on a train and gets wrecked. Oh, I wish that video was still up. And this guy was kicked in the head. He was sitting in a hot tub, and these three guys, one of them kicked him in the head. One of the three guys here kicked the guy in the head. He was just sitting down, doing his thing. I think he was listening to something on podcast, and he had earbuds on, and he felt a sharp kick on the back of his head, and he saw these kids run off into the distance. So there they are. This is in San Bernardino. And they kicked the guy in the head. And Amazon worker follows 71-year-old man into the gas station after being mad about his parking spot. So this is an Amazon worker follows a 71-year-old man. There's the 71. You won't see this on Canadian media unless the guy getting hit is black and the guy hitting him is white. And you'll see that everywhere. Especially a 71-year-old black man getting hit by a white guy like that. They will put that in movie theaters before the show starts. So you guys can see that. But they won't show you here a 71-year-old veteran that worked and built his country. Probably was a trucker or a construction worker. Probably fought a war or two. If he's 71, he probably fought an American war or two for America. And an Amazon worker comes in. Boom! Sucker punches him in the back of the head. Just like that. But this will never get media attention. Because the victim is white. Right? And Belgian father was sentenced to 17 years in prison for beating an Antifa pedophile who had raped a 7-year-old boy. So Belgian father was sentenced to 7 years in prison. And everyone's standing up and applauding his 17-year prison sentence for beating, didn't kill, beating a pedophile who raped a 7-year-old boy. And here are our doll updates, guys, out of China. Those are dolls. And this is China's live streaming industry, where you often see streets lined with live streamers. That's crazy. I wonder if any of them tune into Mike in the Night. I'm live streaming too. I wonder if any of them tune into Mike in the Night. And black couple threatens to kill white lady for defending her child after her grandson pushes her child for no reason. Yeah, somebody knocks your kid down, and then you talk to the parents and say, "Why is your kid hitting my kid?" And then they automatically want to go in there and scrap. Want to go in and scrap. Want to go in and fight. Yelling in the woman's face. Yeah. Yep. New York declares a state of emergency. This is the Mondami effect that we've been talking about. Oh yeah, this shit's going to keep happening. It's going to keep going. And Muslims chanting Allahu Akbar have taken over the streets in Dearborn, Michigan. There it is right there. Who's taking over Dearborn, Michigan? Yeah! And who's going to fix that road? Who's going to fix that sewer system? People think, oh, Mike, they'll figure it out. It's like, no, they won't. No, they won't. You take it. Watch it in 30 years. What's going to happen there? It's going to look like the biggest dumpster fire in all of America. And 3 killed in chain reaction crash in Vietnam Expressway after driver stops in local traffic lane. I guess it was a tap or an accident or some... This guy comes around the corner, doesn't see them, just drives right into them. Boom. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Muslim man blocks train passage for prayer as man guards them with a bat. So you can't get on the train because this man wants to pray. And this guy has a bat there to knock you out if you interrupt him. Yeah, he's there. Because Abraham and his son didn't go to Israel. They went down to build a Kaaba in Mecca. That's what the Muslims believe. The Muslims believe that Abraham and his son went to build a Kaaba in Mecca. It's a desert. There's no way to get there. And they went to Israel, not... I'm not going to get into it. Like, total bullshit. Total bullshit. And black employee got told by a manager to sweep the floor, and he attacked the manager because he felt disrespected. Again, this will never appear on Western media. Never. Or regular... Yeah, no, this will never appear. He asked him to sweep the floor. New York underwater. We already covered that. Oh, they're shutting this down. Eh? They're deleting these. And Chinese farmers are spraying chilies with red dye. Very toxic dye. And 60 million. Oh, this is a $60 million wooden bridge right here. This bridge right now, this is in Uganda. The other bridge was $33 million or $30 million. This one was $60 million. They built this bridge. This bridge was already, it was prefabricated. It was already pre-built about 100 years ago by the Europeans. So they took the original concrete structure that was there, and all they did was just build over the existing support pillars that were there. They didn't see this part right here, all this here underneath. That was built by the Europeans. Now these guys built this for $60 million. $60 million. Yeah. And North African man allegedly caught stealing again at Italian supermarket. So does Italy need this man? Why is this man in Italy? Is Italy going to just disappear tomorrow if this man gets deported? That's the question I have. It's craziness. And the German woman watches with fear what is happening outside her house. There she is, outside her house, and she's watching this. The takeover of her country. All right, folks. That is Blackout Media here tonight on Mike of the Night, episode 666.